Top 10 Best Movies of the Year. Hello everyone, it's Charlie from Top Viral and welcome back to the channel. Movies are the biggest part of entertainment. Today we will talk about top 10 best movies of the year. But before we starting our video, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you will never miss updates. So let's go to our topic. Number 10. Nomadland 2020. Nomadland is an interesting movie released in 2020. Nomadland follows Fern's character as she works different jobs around the country and meets new people, many of whom are or have been in similar situations to her along the way. Loss, desperation, and an unrelenting, resilient search for hope are undeniably palpable forces within the period piece movie. This amazing story had impresses millions of people worldwide. Nomadland premiered on September 11, 2020 at the Venice Film Festival, where it won the Golden Lion. It also won the People's Choice Award at the Toronto International Film Festival. Number 9. Gladiator 2000. American historical epic film, released in 2000, that was directed by Ridley Scott and starred Russell Crowe. It won critical accolades, large audiences, and 5 Academy Awards. Set in Roman times, the story of a once powerful general forced to become a common gladiator. The film, perhaps the first sword and sandals epic since the mid-1960s, revived an interest in making films about ancient history. Despite its troubled production, Gladiator was anticipated to be one of the year's most successful films. On its release, the film grossed over $503 million worldwide, becoming the second highest grossing film of 2000. Number 8. Everything Everywhere All at Once 2022. Everything Everywhere All at Once is a 2022 American absurdist comedy drama film written and directed by Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, collectively known as Daniels, who produced it with Anthony and Joe Russo and Jonathan Wang. This movie has a different story. When an interdimensional rupture unravels reality, an unlikely hero must channel her newfound powers to fight bizarre and bewildering dangers from the multiverse as the fate of the world hangs in the balance. It grossed $133 million worldwide, becoming A24's first film to cross the $100 million mark and surpassing Hereditary 2018 as its highest-grossing film. Everything Everywhere All at Once is the most awarded film of all time. Number 7. Parasite 2019. Parasite is a Korean dramatic movie released in 2019. The script is based on Bong's source material from a play written in 2013. He later adapted it into a 15-page film draft, and it was split into 3 different drafts by Jin-won. Bong stated that he was inspired by the 1960 Korean film The Housemaid and by the Christine and Leah Papin incident in the 1930s. Filming began in May 2018 and finished that September. Parasite premiered at the 2019 Cannes Film Festival on 21 May 2019, where it became the first Korean film to win its top prize, the Palme d'Or. It was released in South Korea by CJ Entertainment on 30 May. Praise was mainly given towards Joon-ho's direction and screenplay, and was also praised for its editing and production design. It grossed over $263 million worldwide on a $15.5 million budget. Number 6. The Shape of Water 2017. The Shape of Water is a 2017 romantic fantasy film directed by Guillermo del Toro and written by Del Toro and Vanessa Taylor. Elisa is a mute, isolated woman who works as a cleaning lady in a hidden, high-security government laboratory in 1962 Baltimore. Her life changes forever when she discovers the lab's classified secret, a mysterious scaled creature from South America that lives in a water tank. As Elisa develops a unique bond with her new friend, she soon learns that its fate and very survival lies in the hands of a hostile government agent and a marine biologist. The Shape of Water was acclaimed by critics who lauded its acting, screenplay, direction, visuals, production design, cinematography, and musical score. This amazing story had impressed millions of people worldwide. It grossed over $19.520 million worldwide on a $15.5 million budget. The Shape of Water received 13 nominations at the 90th Academy Awards. The the most of any film in the 2018 race. It won in 4 categories: Best Production Design, Best Original Score, Best Director, and Best Picture. Number 5. Shakespeare in Love, 1998. Shakespeare in Love is a 1998 romantic period comedy drama film directed by John Madden. Tale about a fictional relationship between William Shakespeare and a young woman who poses as a man in order to star in one of the writer's plays. Suffering from writer's block, Shakespeare is in need of a new muse. He soon finds inspiration in the form of a beautiful female aristocrat, but her daring determination to act in his play puts their already forbidden relationship on even more dangerous ground. This outstanding story had impressed millions of people worldwide. It grossed over $19.520 million worldwide on a $15.5 million budget. The film received numerous accolades, including 7 Oscars at the 71st Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Actress, Paltrow, Best Supporting Actress, Dench, and Best Screenplay written directly for the screen. Number 4. The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. The Silence of the Lambs is a 1991 American psychological horror film released in the year of 1991. According to the story, Jodie Foster stars as Clarice Starling, a top student at the FBI's training academy. Scott Glenn wants Clarice to interview Dr. Hannibal Lecter, serving life behind bars for various acts of murder and cannibalism. Crawford believes that Lecter may have insight into a case and that Starling, as an attractive young woman, may be just the bait to draw him out. This amazing story had impressed millions of people worldwide. The Silence of the Lambs was released on February 14, 1991, and grossed $272.7 million worldwide on a $19 million budget, becoming the 5th highest grossing film of 1991 worldwide. Number 3. The Godfather, 1972. The Godfather is a very famous movie in film history, released in 1972. The movie is about underworld mafia. Widely regarded as one of the greatest films of all time, this mob drama, based on Mario Puzo's novel of the same name, focuses on the powerful Italian-American crime family of Don Vito Corleone. Paramount Pictures obtained the rights to the novel for $80,000 before it gained popularity. It was the highest-grossing film of 1972 and was for a time the highest-grossing film ever made, earning between $250 million and $291 million at the box office. The 1972 film The Godfather had 11 nominations and won 3 Academy Awards in the 1973 ceremony in the following categories: Best Picture, Best Actor, Marlon Brando; Best Adapted Screenplay, Mario Puzo and Francis Ford Coppola. Number 2. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, 2003. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King is a 2003 epic fantasy adventure film directed by Peter Jackson. The Return of the King was the most densely plotted and longest film in the trilogy. The film was acclaimed by both critics and audiences, who considered it to be a landmark in filmmaking and the fantasy film genre, with praise for the visual effects, performances, action sequences, direction, screenplay, musical score, costume design, and emotional depth. It grossed over $1.1 billion worldwide, making it the highest-grossing film of 2003 and the second highest-grossing film of all time at the time of release, as well as the highest-grossing film released by New Line Cinema. Number 1. Titanic, 1997. Released in 1997, Titanic became a worldwide phenomenon as it catapulted stars and future Oscar winners Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet to stardom. James Cameron's Titanic is an epic, action-packed romance set against the ill-fated maiden voyage of the RMS Titanic, the pride and joy of the White Star Line, and at the time, the largest moving object ever built. She was the most luxurious liner of her era, the ship of dreams, which ultimately carried over 1,500 people to their death in the ice-cold waters of the North Atlantic in the early hours of April 15, 1912. One of the reasons that Titanic is so well remembered is that James Cameron's film was, at the time, an undeniable achievement. It became the highest-grossing film of all time in 1998 and remained so for 12 years. So that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to get all the latest updates.